Welcome back to the channel, guys. Dave here, and yes, today I'm bringing you 10 fresh, refreshing fragrances that are perfect for this season right here, the summer season. But hey, if you're stumbling upon this video for the first time and it is winter, you can wear these 10 fragrances in the wintertime also. The point is, it's your damn fragrance. Wear it whenever you want. So on today's video, I have fragrances. There's a couple, I'm looking down here, and there's a couple hidden gems here. There's some that you probably never heard of before, so don't go into this thinking that you're going to hear many hyped fragrances that I've kind of been covering and things like that over the past month or so. These are like forgotten gems, but some are relatively new. I'm excited to give you these recommendations here of 10 fresh, refreshing fragrances for the summertime. So you know what to do, guys. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Welcome back, guys. If you're new to the channel, hi, hello, welcome. My name is Dave. On this channel, we talk about fragrance and grooming. So please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. That's the thumbs up button, in case you didn't know. That is going to allow YouTube to know that you like me, and then they will push my video out in front of more faces. And we are right on the cusp, right around the cusp of 3K. That's the goal. I want to hit that 3,000 subscriber mark, and I can't do that without you guys. So I appreciate your help there. Don't forget to click that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. And if you'd like to be a real one, go ahead and share this video out with your friends, your family, your coworkers, anybody that could find me, I guess, valuable, somewhat entertaining, maybe charming even, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, guys, let's kick the list off with the first fragrance here from a hyped brand. However, you really don't hear about this fragrance talked about much at all, and I think it's really great. This is from Nishane, and this is Colognisé. I almost forgot the name of it right there. That would be like me to forget something. This fragrance is really great. This is like a modern take on a classic Italian citrus aromatic type fragrance with some florals and a bit of musk to it. So let me give you the notes for Colognisé by Nishane. We have bergamot, lemon, green tea, and jasmine, grapefruit and muguet, vetiver, neroli, and musk. So as you could see, just like I said, classic, Italian style with the utilization of those the citruses, the neroli, that vetiver combo. Very traditional, Italian citrus aromatic style. But with this one here, it's very fresh. It's very vibrant. And that's what I mean by modernized version, because sometimes you smell some of those classic Italian style fragrances, which I love. Being, Italian, I've smelled fragrances like this for, decades, especially when I was a little kid. But for me, this is a bit modernized because it doesn't have that mature factor to it. But man, oh man, does this stuff smell great. It's a very sophisticated fragrance, but it also has this, like when you wear this in the heat, you really get to experience the green tinges of the fragrance really pop off and come alive on the skin, giving you this kind of stemmy quality. So if you could picture going outside on a hot day and smelling the fresh greenery that's surrounding you, maybe around your house, and it smells like a summer day, and maybe you're eating some kind of a zesty fruit, like maybe an orange or something like that. I know orange isn't credited, but just to give you an idea, that's what this smells like to me. It's very clean, it's very fresh and refreshing. When you think of classic Italian fragrances, you do think masculine, right? But I really think this is unisex. I think women can easily pull this one off, but this would make for a great signature scent for a man, in my opinion. I think that this is one that you could pull off year-round. They call this extrait de cologne concentration. Like, what the hell is that? What kind of concentration? Why can't you guys just call it like eau de parfum extreme or something like that? Why do we have to call this extrait de cologne and complicate things even further? Just a joke there. Very long-lasting fragrance. I thoroughly enjoy this one. If you have not checked this one out yet, this is a really great one here. I highly, highly, highly suggest you check this one out. Again, from Nishane, this is Colognisé. This next fragrance has been receiving a lot of attention over on Instagram right now, and it's just blowing up all over the place. People are talking about it, and I said when I talked about this house for the first time on my channel that these two fragrances, when they launched, they were going to be a hit. But this one here is Melon Masu from Cult of Kaori. This is a unique, fresh melon with its beautiful kind of candied melon aroma, along with that boozy sake, but a very unique take on a boozy fragrance, because we are used to, as fragrance enthusiasts, we are used to things like rum and these kind of sweet, more sweet boozy notes. Well, that's not the case with sake. If you've ever had sake before, you know that it's not sweet. It has a bit of a salty feel to it. At least that's what I experienced with sake. Just a bit of a kind of a salty taste to it. This one here, though, a great fun wear, but very, very unique. But unique in a very wearable way. But let me give you the notes. Notes for Melon Masu are going to be sake, pear, and cucumber, along with mountain water, fermented rice, green melon, rose, iris, jasmine, sweet musk, Japanese cedar, hinoki wood, and amber. So there's a couple of things here that I want to talk about. So you definitely are going to experience that pear, that cucumber combination, along with the green melon. Now the fermented rice is very interesting because when you're reading that, it may not sound all that interesting to you, but for me, it gives this nice powdery effect along with that iris in the heart of the fragrance, and the base with that sweet, with the sweet musk in the woods, just provide this clean musky feel to the fragrance. Absolutely wonderful. A great refreshing scent that is just universally appealing. If you are looking for a fresh fragrance, or you love fresh fragrances, but you are looking for something a bit more unique, artistic but yet wearable, very wearable and highly functional, definitely check out Melon Masu, because if that's the the itch that you have that you're looking to scratch, this will definitely do that for you. A very long-lasting fragrance. I'm getting anywhere between 8 to 10 hours on this one, and I just absolutely love the way this smells. That that fruity, boozy, powdery combo with the sweet musk in the woods. Just a fantastic wear that is just, again, universally appealing and just fun. Very fun and refreshing. So again, this is Melon Masu from Cult of Kaori. Now this next fragrance that I'm going to be speaking about is one of my absolute favorites for the warm weather. You guys, if you've heard me tell the story before, you know that it was the dead of winter when I smelled this one, and it blew me away. I absolutely fell in love with this. I had to pick up I had to grab a bottle of this, but this is from Fredrico Parfums, and this is Lemon Basil Fizz. Now, at the time you're watching this Monday, if you're watching it in real time, know that I'm wearing this fragrance. This is going to be my scent of the day for work, and man, this is a lovely fragrance. Again, with a name like Lemon Basil Fizz, you think fun automatically, and it's true. This is a very fun fragrance. It definitely has that quality. With the name like Lemon Basil Fizz, the first thing that comes to mind, or may come to mind, is a cocktail. You get that essence, you get that effervescence, you get that kind of carbonated feel when you first spritz this one on. However, as you get further along into the wearing, you notice there's this bit of sophistication that comes through, which, if you know Justin Frederico's work, he does have a very classic approach to his fragrances, even with the more modern ones like the one I'm talking about here, Lemon Basil Fizz. So let me give you the notes for Lemon Basil Fizz. We have sun-kissed lemons, lemongrass, bright ginger, basil, bay leaf, nutmeg, warm lavender, red cedarwood, cypriol, and green moss. Do not be intimidated by some of those notes that you see. This is a very, very fresh fragrance. You see different woody notes listed that you may think like, wow, this is going to go maybe in a darker direction. Not at all. It never enters that dark kind of direction. It stays relatively, kind of like that fruit cocktail. The lavender comes in. That's where you're getting that bit of sophistication that I was talking about before. The lavender comes off. not barbershop like, but almost heading into like a fougere territory. Like you want to pair it with some other ingredients that you would use, or that a perfumer would use in a fougere, but doesn't totally go in that direction. It just works perfectly with this fragrance, and I absolutely love this stuff. Now this would be this leans a little bit masculine, is what I was trying to say. I do believe women can wear this this fragrance here. I would say test before purchasing a full bottle, no matter what. But definitely, if you're a woman, you want to test this, because even though those notes, most of those notes don't come off, masculine per se, this does have a bit of a masculine edge to it. For how fresh and invigorating of a scent profile this is, I am getting about 8 or 9 hours of complete longevity out of this one. And this is highly versatile in the way that you're going to smell great and smell your best, whether you're wearing a t-shirt and jeans, or like tomorrow I'll be dressing this one up in a suit and a tie as I go into work, and I am going to smell fantastic, and I'll definitely be the best smelling person in my office. And that's just kind of the way it is. So that's what it is. Yeah. But this is Lemon Basil Fizz from Fredrico Parfums. If you have not checked this fragrance out, do yourself a favor and grab yourself a sample and try it for yourself. It truly is that great. This is another fragrance that I instantly fell in love with when I put my nose to it. This is called House, and this is from Zernell, Gille out of Chicago. I love this stuff. Now, this is a very, very fun, refreshing fragrance. It does have a tropical feel. Let's talk about the notes for House. We have fig, jasmine, raspberry, Hawaiian sandalwood, saffron, cashmere, orange flower, heliotrope, ambrette, oud, tonka bean, and cedarwood. Once again, you have this kind of, intimidating note breakdown, things like tonka bean and oud and cedarwood, which cedarwood and oud, they can, depending on which variant of oud or cedarwood you're using, could come off very smoky. But in this one, in my opinion, probably used in smaller amounts just to help stabilize, provide some lift to the other notes, and extend the longevity. That's just my opinion. I'm not a perfumer. I'm just here to give you my thoughts. But this, to me, just a beautiful, fun, fruity floral fragrance to wear. Now, this is completely unisex. Anybody that enjoys that kind of, tropical / fruity / floral fragrance feel, you will definitely enjoy this one. This could have easily have made it onto my tropical fragrances list, because it is that good. Again, this is a House from Zernell, Gille out of Chicago, and I get about 7-8 hours of complete longevity, but I wouldn't necessarily call this one a beast, but it definitely does do the job. It gets the job done, right? So again, House from Zernell, Gille. I can't say enough great things about this fragrance and this brand, because this brand here is on freaking fire. This is from the brand of For the Scent of It, and this is Dreaming in Orange. A beautiful, realistic orange with mango juice here. Just so natural and well blended is the profile here. So for notes, for Dreaming in Orange, we have blood orange, mango juice, coriander, CO2, marigold, osmanthus, orange rose, ambrette, amber, vanilla, and cistus, to create this beautiful, juicy, mouth-watering effect to the fragrance in combination with the florals. The juiciness is coming from this blood orange, and it's coming from the mango juice. Very, like I said, very natural and real smelling blood orange and mango juice. So to me, the mango juice and the blood orange, it's like you put them in a juicer and you're squeezing the fresh mango juice right from the mango. The orange juice straight from the blood orange. That's what I get from this fragrance. And I love the other use of osmanthus, adding these, this kind of aiding in the fruity touches. You have the ambrette here, adding a lightly powdery, slightly vegetal touch to the fragrance. This is just beautiful. This is a beautiful piece of perfumery right here. The Dreaming, the Lucid Dreams series, the collection of fragrances, which I did a full video on, breaking down all 4 fragrances that are released so far. There's 2 coming up in the fall. This line is very impressive, guys. Do yourself a favor, get all 4 samples of the Lucid Dreams collection and just try them. They're so great. But this one here, if you're looking again for a fresh, fruity fragrance with some florals and that interesting touch of ambrette with its musky, powdery touches, vegetal touches that it adds, this one is really great. And the amber, this is a smooth amber. It's not going to be an in-your-face amber with the benzoin with the vanilla. Don't think of it like that. It's not that type of amber. It's just creating just a hint of warmth. Again, kind of reminding you like you're drinking this cold, refreshing drink on a hot day, a hot summer day. That is Dreaming in Orange from the brand for the scent of it. Oh, and once again, just to talk about performance of this fragrance really fast, because I'm forgetting about that. I'm getting anywhere from about 6-7 hours on this one. Not super strong. However, it is super natural feeling. And if you're like me and you appreciate scent over performance, I mean, performance is not bad with this. It's not like you're getting 3 or 4 hours, but still, for how long it lasts, 6 to 7 hours with how natural it smells, pretty damn good longevity on this. Again, from For the Scent of It, Dreaming in Orange. This fragrance is quickly becoming another one of my favorite ones to wear. I can't wait to do the most worn summer fragrances list. I think you guys are going to be really surprised. Well, maybe not too surprised if I keep telling you what my favorite summer fragrances are. But from the well-known popular brand of Xerjoff, this is Uden. From the Shooting Stars collection, right? So, from the Shooting Stars collection, Kobe and Neo, they get all the love. And this is a forgotten gem. Now, I just want to do a quick side note real quick. A lot of people compare this fragrance to Chanel's Allure Homme Sport. This is Edition Blanche. And there is a similarity. There are differences. Let me know if you guys want me to do a comparison video. I could do that for you. But I want to tell you, there's a big issue with Chanel with the lackluster performance because you only get about 3-4 hours with that one. If you're lucky, you get 5 hours, With Uden, it's super strong. It's a very strong fragrance. You're going to get all day performance out of this one, and the notes are a little bit different too. So with that said, let me give you some notes for Uden. We have lemon, grapefruit, sandalwood, rose, rum absolute, gaiac wood, musks, coffee absolute, and vanilla absolute. Now, you see, once again, you have that depth, right? You see things like gaiac wood, you see things like, coffee absolute, and you're thinking, wow, this is going to be a rich, deep fragrance with a lot of oomph to it. And I don't know if this is going to be something that I'd want to wear in the summer. Well, I'm here to tell you that this is a fresh, refreshing fragrance that's mainly focusing on those the citruses here. So again, you have that lemon, you have that grapefruit, you have a bit of that sandalwood in here. I don't really get much of the rum, maybe adding a light boozy touch to the fragrance, but I'm not really experiencing a whole lot of that rum. No coffee whatsoever, and you definitely get a little bit of vanilla as it dries down. So you could see that some of the way that I just described that there and talked about some of the notes will remind you of Chanel Allure Homme Sport, so Edition Blanche. So I definitely get the connection there. Personally, I like this one a lot better. That's why it's on the list, and that one's not. This is a great fragrance, very underrated from the brand of Xerjoff. And even with the Vanilla Absolute, it doesn't go into a gourmand territory. Like you would think that it would go into a gourmand territory when you're combining, rose, the lemon, the grapefruit, and then you have a bunch of different notes. Like you see coffee, you see vanilla, but never enters gourmand territory. This is just a zesty, fresh citrus fragrance with touches of vanilla and definitely loads of musk in the base of this fragrance. Awesome, awesome stuff. This just, it blows my mind just smelling this. It's one of those ones where I just keep going back to the atomizer just to smell it. You know what? Let's do a little bit on skin here. Yeah, just beautiful. Just beautiful and really refreshing. A great one for a great one for summertime. Again, that's Uden from Xerjoff. And this one, expect to get 8 to 10 hours of longevity. That's what I experience with this fragrance here. That's my personal skin. You may experience things a little bit differently. You know, when it comes to performance of fragrances, is how I experience them, you know? I know oftentimes people in the comment section will say, like, are you sure you get that type of performance? I can only report what I get, guys. Like, I have no benefit for telling you that something lasts 8 hours on my skin if it only lasts 4. You know what I'm saying? So I always hit you guys with the truth. These are just my experiences. And again, like I've always said in my videos, guys, if you experience something different, please tell us in the comment section below, because people do read those comments. So I'm not trying to discourage you from commenting. I'm just saying that just because I experience something different than you do doesn't make you right. It doesn't make me wrong, but also it doesn't make me right and you wrong as well. So, but people love reading that stuff. So please keep those comments coming. But anyway, that's Xerjoff Uden from the Shooting Stars collection. If you are looking for a tobacco fragrance that you can wear in the summertime, it is this one right here from Gentleman's Nod. This is Ernest. And there's your Gentleman's Nod coin right there. So this fragrance, once again, very fresh, very refreshing. You have touches of tobacco in this fragrance right here. Let's talk about the notes for Ernest. We have lime, mango, bergamot, lemon, grapefruit, jasmine, tobacco, lavender, tobacco again. Yes, tobacco is listed twice, believe it or not. Vetiver, cedarwood, and sandalwood. Now, with this fragrance here, again, it's very citrus forward to me. There is a bit of a floral nuance to it, so you're definitely going to get some of that lavender. I do believe, you know, we're crediting tobacco twice in this case, but I do believe that tobacco flower is being used here, because I get more of the floral aspect of tobacco with maybe just a touch of its earthy leafiness when it dries down, but not too much. Definitely get some sandalwood in here. Beautiful, beautiful, realistic smelling sandalwood. This is just a gorgeous fragrance. If you're looking for something refreshing, you want a bit of that feel of tobacco, maybe you're craving tobacco, but you don't want to wear something super heavy, thick, and dense like a Xerjoff Naxos just for reference purposes. You're looking for something a little bit more on the fresh side. Ernest is going to check the boxes there. Expect to get about 6 to 7 hours of complete longevity. And yeah, I just really love this stuff. It's great, especially for this time of year when you want, again, like I said, a fresh, refreshing tobacco scent. Gentleman's Nod Ernest. Well, let's talk about a tea-based scent, one that gets absolutely no love. I don't even know if this ever received any love at all. This is Bvlgari Pour Homme, a tea-based scent using fresh citruses, aldehydes, a little bit of cardamom for spice, cedar, vetiver, and some musk. A beautiful, refreshing scent, office safe. If you're, someone out there that's maybe, your office is a little bit different, you have to wear lighter scents, maybe, things that are a little bit more on the mass appeal side. This is it, man. Bvlgari Pour Homme. A great fragrance with poor performance. You're only going to get about 4 to 5 hours with this stuff, but who cares, man? The smell on this is fantastic. It is just one of the most refreshing fragrances that I have. Again, the shine is very, you can't see it, but it's kind of this, it feels like water, like an eau de toilette should feel. Very, very fresh though, and invigorating. Just a scent you spray on and you instantly feel happy. That's kind of what Bvlgari Pour Homme is. It's like a happy time fragrance. At least that's the way that I see it, right? Or perceive it. Now, as I said, you're not going to get hours of longevity, only a few hours, 4 to 5 hours, but that's okay. If, again, I already talked about the office setting, but if you're running errands, you're going to be running errands for a few hours, and, you're just going to come home, and then maybe you're going to get dressed and spray something on to kind of go out in the evening or in the nighttime. this would totally do that. It's not going to interfere with your scent of the evening at all, because you're only getting 4 to 5 hours on this, and it doesn't really linger around on skin. It pretty much dies off after that 4 or 5 hour mark. But again, if you're looking for a fresh, clean scent that's refreshing and will just make you feel happy, it's Bvlgari Pour Homme. Holy Christ. Now this fragrance here, you can call this best vetiver, best citrus, best green fragrance. There are so many different ways you can really describe this fragrance. You know, this from Boka Fragrance, this is called Zelen. Now, for all you Boka fans out there, I am happy to announce there will be a fragrance coming up in the future. There's a couple fragrances coming up in the future. I can't wait until Boris drops those. Zelen is easily one of my top 3 favorite fragrances of 2024 that I've discovered. I absolutely love this stuff. Let me give you some of the notes for Zelen. We have pink pepper, Italian bergamot, green cardamom, Mexican lime, beeswax absolute, Haitian vetiver, Mysore sandalwood, and Virginia cedar. So you can see a very woody perfume with this fresh vetiver, nothing smoky, very approachable scent profile. I have to be careful though. This is real marble, and I don't want to scratch this beautiful frosted bottle. Maybe I should put that down, huh? So yeah, and it's a very clean, crisp, you know, feeling vetiver. It has a bit of a rooty feel to it, but with those citruses, man, the natural feeling citruses, and a hint of that spice with the cardamom and the pink pepper. Just beautiful. A beautiful fragrance. A perfect vetiver scent that could be worn by anybody. Man, woman, it doesn't really matter. This is completely unisex. Very long lasting. 9-10 hour fragrance. Not a screamer off the skin, but when it's really hot outside and you want something fresh and refreshing, you do not want to wear a beast mode fragrance. And if you do, you probably already watched my Beast Mode Fragrances video. But I just love this for the quality. It's a very high quality perfume that smells extremely natural, and I absolutely love the way, the approach to vetiver. Like I said twice now in the beginning, it's just so clean and fresh and crisp. And again, I love the utilization of the different citrus notes, which makes this zesty but yet fresh and refreshing at the same time, guys. This is an ultra fine, luxurious, refined fragrance that you definitely need to check out if you haven't. Even if you are not the biggest fan of vetiver, I still suggest getting a sample of Zelen and trying it, because the approach here is so different and so unique with the combination of things that are going on, that this may be the one where you're like, you know what? Maybe I do really appreciate the note of vetiver. But anyway, guys, again, for a fresh, refreshing green vetiver scent, we have Zelen by Boka Fragrance. All right, guys, I'm going to end the video with this fragrance here. Forget about love at first sniff. This one here had me speechless because of the scent memory. This is from Le Jardin Tetrouvé, and it is called Mousse Arashiyama. I think I said that right, but I probably butchered it, right? But the good news is, I tried. I will always try, and I'll never give up. I've got to tell you guys this. I went to visit Perfumology, and my girlfriend said, oh my God, you have to smell this. I smelled this and I said, holy crap, that is my Nana's garden. And it instantly transported me to my childhood, spending time with my grandmother. And I had to hold back because I almost got emotional. But I held it in because I'm a man's man. Even though I was a little misty-eyed. Don't you worry about it. Anyway, we have bergamot, frankincense, lentisk, aquatic notes, fig accord, oak moss, vetiver, cedar. Sorry that I stumbled on lentisk. I don't know what that is, but for me, this is a fresh green herbal fragrance because it definitely has herbal qualities to it. You have the freshness with the fruitiness of the bergamot of the fig accord here. On my skin, it smells like melons, but on paper, it smells like figs. It's so interesting how skin chemistry can change fragrances. Did you ever experience that? Have you ever experienced that where it smells like one thing on paper, you apply it to skin and something completely different happens? Oh, man. Just an incredible, refreshing fragrance, utilizing a combination of aromatic ingredients along with fresh fruits. And I absolutely adore this stuff. You have a bit of an aquatic, watery vibe to the scent, and it is just magic, purely magic. 6 to 7 hours of longevity. This is great for a man or a woman. I adore this fragrance because of its scent memory and because I'm attached to this now forever. A bottle of this fragrance will always be in my collection. And I was just so happy and so thankful to my girlfriend for discovering this particular fragrance here. But yeah, guys, if you have not experienced this fragrance, you need to, because it is there's so much more complexity to it than I'm describing here. I honestly need to do a full review on this because it is just that good. It's that good. I think that, if you are a fan of, I would say if you're used to designer fragrances and you're looking to get into the more artistic side of niche, but again, like I said with Melon Masu from Cult of Korai, you want something wearable and enjoyable, check out this fragrance, guys. Check this fragrance out. It is so good. All right, guys, that is the end of the video today, and this is my favorite part. I know you heard your favorite part, but now it's time for some me time. My favorite part is when you guys share your favorite, refreshing fragrances to wear in the summertime or any time of the year for that matter. But we'll say summertime just because we're in that season. So don't forget to drop those comments down below. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Share the video and be a real one. I would appreciate that. And until we see each other in the next video, do me a favor, please. It's just a small favor. Take care of yourselves and each other. I love you guys. Peace.